What's up, y'all? Sparta from T.G.C here, and this video here is my impressions of the Doom beta, multiplayer beta, rather. And what I gotta say, coming from a person that doesn't play first-person shooters at all, and me being hyped about this game, yeah, I know that's quite a shocker even to my fucking self, but it's like, Bethesda nailed it with this one for me, man. I pre-ordered it, but I didn't get the fucking beta bonus, whatever, the beta code for the insider beta, whatever the fuck they call it. But rather than saying all that shit, I'm gonna just get into what features are shown in the beta or whatnot. Because there's really quite a lot of shit for the beta that they have. Now, compared to like Battlefront, there's a lot of more shit here. Like, as you can see, you have your typical loadout stuff. Like, you know, how you'd have it in Call of Duty or whatnot. And you have, like, weapon customization, armor customization. Like, armor customization, to me, is more like in Halo. Whereas the weapon customization is Call of Duty. I played Black Ops 3 a little bit, so it's kind of like that. Now, where I think this game, now, I'm sorry, I'm tired as fuck right now, but where I think, what I like about this, you know, color stuff is that you don't just customize like one said thing, you customize multiple parts of it, and not just, oh, the torso is this color, the bottom is this color, the helmet is this color. They each have their own, like, elements, you know. You can put a pattern on, and the pattern has like a primary and secondary color that you can set. Weapons are like that too, where you can set the primary, secondary, and accents, which you'll see in a minute. And for like the armor and even the weapons, you can put how much wear or how pristine you want it to be. And that fucking helmet looks like an automatron head. I'm a Assaultatron head. I don't know why I said that. That's the DLC for Fallout. And I've been playing that a lot. Ironic, I'm playing two Bethesda games at once. But, yeah. I see a lot of potential in this game, you know. Because Doom has been away since Doom 4. Or was that Doom 3? It was Doom 3, I think. And Doom 3 was pretty lackluster in my opinion. I was like, this doesn't feel very right. Because it just felt like a generic first-person shooter. But this, the speed, the pacing, and which you guys will see plenty of when I actually get into playing the damn game. Because I'm just showing it, yeah, because as you can see, as I said, you can set patterns on it, and it shows primary and secondary color when you set a pattern, and all that. And I don't know why doo-doo brown's an option, but whatever. But shit, I know I sound like I'm fanboying over this. There is a couple things that are kind of like weird, but I quickly gotten used to as soon as I started playing it and getting into it, which I've only played since like yesterday. But being a gamer, you adapt to games quickly, right? Now, what I'm about to talk about here is the gameplay, you know, and I'll do that in 3, 2, 1. Now the game doesn't load that fast. I just cut it, obviously, but you just set your loadout and what I don't know what they're called. I guess I forget what the fuck they were called. The demon you want to use as your I think Wraith power up it was called. I don't really remember because I only got it like once and I didn't know what the fuck to do. But other than kill, but then I fucked up there. But yeah, essentially, as you can see, the game is pretty damn fast paced. There's no sprinting, which I'm fine with since the game moves fast. There's no mini map, which I don't mind as well. You'll get used to looking at, you know, the red name above your enemy's head, and you see one of the executions there. Yeah, I got better over time, obviously, but because I was bad. But this game, multiplayer, if you guys care for that stuff, it only really had two modes, but people were only playing TDM, so I stuck with Team Deathmatch. I couldn't really get into the other mode, but essentially, what you do is simple. Kill other people on the other team, get to the score first. If the time runs out, you know what happens. And my real gripe, I guess, with this is that it just feels weird coming from like Fallout 4 or an actual first person shooter to this, because the game moves like fast as hell. And whereas in your Call of Duty, people will like it, think of it as like, if, how can I say this? Think of it as Halo, but with Mortal Kombat executions. Because Halo is pretty fast paced as well. It's not the most fast paced stuff, but people will do the little jump and shotgun you to the face and stuff to get the most damage on you and all that shit. And while it is very fucking tedious and annoying, the game doesn't necessarily make you feel like you're being shit. And it doesn't, as much as I like yelled within this game, like, oh my god, what the fuck was that? That's bullshit. I realize sometimes that I deserve to be punished. But overall, for this game in particular, which I have a soft spot for Doom, it's actually one of my first FPSs aside from GoldenEye. And essentially, from this beta, if you're looking forward to multiplayer, I know they announced a shit ton of, well, probably a lot of other modes for the full game. But if you just primarily play Team Deathmatch, it'll take some getting used to because the lack of a mini map. So you can't necessarily be a filthy casual in this game, but that made no damn sense. But that's a refresher. And I'm definitely going to be reviewing this in its entirety when I get it, story and multiplayer. And I'll try to play all the modes, because I'm normally a fan of, like, I'm not a fan of free-for-all type shit, but Team Deathmatch and Capture the Flag type shit I can play. But yeah, this is my sorry, I'm weird. I'm really damn tired right now. These are my impressions of the Doom beta, multiplayer beta. Now, as always, be forewarned. This may not be the final product. It may be something entirely different, even though it comes out next month. But all in all, I recommend getting it if you only play multiplayer. But I'd say wait for the story if you like to play both. This has been Sparta from T.G.C. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Enjoy this last minute or so of gameplay and keep on game on. I like I was so close to the fucking house.
Bounty activated.
Fuck.
1 kill remaining.